Wow, just what every stag needs the night before their wedding. Coronary heart disease.
Well, yeah, it's a man versus food barbecue with my legendary secret recipe, the masked man marinade.
Brown sauce, sugar and chilli. Well, hide the bottles if it's that big a secret, and don't you go taking the credit. There wouldn't even be a stag do if it weren't for me organising it.
Anything else we can do to help? I've got paper plates at home with matching cups and napkins.
Mum, listen, I get why Charles is not having a big boozy knees up, but normally you and Paddy would go large. You know, tied to a lamppost, naked or asleep, or halfway to Ostend on a ferry by now, so what gives?
I mean, this is Paddy's fourth wedding, and do you know what? We've just levelled up. We are mature, responsible adults now, that's all. It's just... Listen, could I excuse me? I've got to raid the pub.
What's up?
Is Amelia all right?
OK, she wanted me to get that to Beth. She'll go mad, but I had to show you.
Dear Beth, I'm so sorry. I'd never have said anything to the police if I'd known what had happened. I wish I was still with you because I hate me family.
Yeah. She hates all her family because Beth told her a pack of lies. I'm so sorry. I should have trusted you, bro.
Yeah. We all should have done.
You've all read it? How could you? It's private. You're dead to me.
I'm sorry, love. But I had to. We all care about you.
Oh, you don't. None of you really love me.
That is rubbish. Do you know, their dad was absolutely destroyed when he thought that he'd lost you. We have all been in bits. Do you know, we had T-shirts printed, flyers, posters. We were out day and night desperately trying to find you because we all love you so much. Me, your dad, Bernice and Daz.
He got away with murder. You're second his side over me and Beth. She's the only one that's been honest with me.
It was an accident and it's plagued him for years.
Too right. You saw the way that he was when he came back. He was homeless. He was depressed. When I brought your Uncle Daz back, you were with me all the way. You were the one that saved him with me. We might be a little bit of a weird setup, but we're a family.
No, we're not. I lost my mum. I hardly ever get to see my brother, and I'm stuck here with you liars.
Right.
Let's sit down and try and work this out.
How can I? I know what it's like to lose a parent, and he's not even sorry.
Look, I know you weren't keen before, but should we get Harriet to try and speak to her? It's got to be worth a go.
Are you absolutely dreading today?
No, it'll be fine. I just drink all the way through it. I'm joking. I'm not going to get slaughtered. I'll get to bed early.
Oh, hiya. Just grabbing some coleslaw and potato salad from the kitchen, because I reckon, you know, every good barbecue needs healthy veg. And these are what, at least 4 of our 5 a day, and then the lime with the tequila makes... I'm so sorry. You guys all right?
Don't worry. I'll get through it. It'll be fine.
Catch.
Bob. Hi.
Hiya.
Hi. I just saw Doug sneaking around with Brenda. I don't get it. Are they a proper couple now, or what?
The twins were asking the same thing again this morning. Luckily, they're running late for the bus, so I swerved it. We're gonna have to sit them down later and tell them what's going on. I'm just not sure it's our place, though. Yeah, maybe you could have a word with your dad.
Why don't you have a word with your ex-wife? You know, the woman who was mother to your twins for all those years.
Oh, yeah, because that went down well before, didn't it?
Oh, you think of all the grief she gave us about the way we handled things with the kids, and now she's causing all this confusion,
Right,
Bob.
I'll tell you what, let's text them both, invite them over for tea, then we can run it by them before the twins get back from school.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be totally fine with it.
Oh, why don't you take the weight off? There's a bit of a lull.
So how's the woodland walk coming along?
Oh, it's slow going, but it'll be pretty when it's finished. I feel a bit of a fraud, mind. I thought community service was supposed to be a punishment.
Well, I think it's about giving back, and you do that anyway, so I'm glad you're enjoying it all. But I did want to chat, because there's been some gossip. You know, people love to speculate and embellish. But I would hate for the twins to think that I was keeping anything from them. So, I thought I'd tell them about us.
Of course. I don't want them getting the wrong end of the stick.
If they hated us being friends, then I would have to choose their happiness over ours. You do understand?
Of course. You need to put them first.
Visitors.
Is she okay? Can we see her?
Well, she's sleeping. Maybe later.
So sorry about yesterday. Knew she wasn't feeling well. She may promise not to say anything.
Hey, it's not your fault. You weren't to know how bad it was. I'm just glad that she's got a friend like you.
What did doctors say?
And they're running more tests. And they'll talk to us properly later.
Poor Jackie. Being farmed out, literally. Have you seen my dad or Moira?
No. I can call them for you.
No, don't. Don't want them piling up here causing a fuss. Until we know what's what. She hates me wrapping her up in cotton wool. Keeping her cooped up. I mean, that's why she lied to me, isn't it? And to the doctors. You know, the only reason that I let her go.
Aye. You'll get her through it. Same as always. You're a team, you two.
Yeah, Sarah just overdid it a bit, that's all, so they're keeping her in. Well, for observation as a precaution.
That's awful. Just give her my love, yeah?
Well, you can do that yourself, can't you, tomorrow at the wedding?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Mum. With the chicken pox, the doctor reckons that I'm still contagious, so I can't fly.
Aaron, how the hell am I supposed to get married without you being here?
I'm gutted. But what we have to think about is you. You deserve to be happy.
It's okay. It's okay. It can't be helped. Don't want you feeling guilty. That's an order.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But we'll have our own celebration when I'm back, yeah? Do you want me to let you go now so you can have a little cry?
Yes, please. I love you.
I love you too. And tell Paddy... Well, just tell him good luck marrying you, because he's going to need it.
These are from our Bell and Loughlin, Mr. Kirk.
After tomorrow, I was thinking of taking Chaz's second name, so that mine and hers were the same, obviously. And Aaron's.
Aye. And Margarita Dingle. Right, just as long as this marriage lasts longer than your others. Otherwise, you'll have me to answer to, Mr. Dingle.
Oh, stop showing off and get us a proper drink. Go on.
Hey, look! Leo won a medal for the sports day! Yay! So we just have to celebrate that and the fact that I won the mum's race. Yeah, sharpened my elbows this year.
Talk about competitive. It was like the purge.
Leo wanted to see Daddy Paddy's party. Is that okay? Come on, let's have a look around.
I'm not stopping. Well, you're very welcome to wait for Rona here. I'm just about to butter me buns.
Hey, we all got you a present.
Oh, pretty baby, oh, pretty baby, now I let me love you, baby.
Hang on, can we wet the baby's head?
You can't! It's all funny, don't you? It's not funny, it's serious. Most serious thing I've ever gone through in my life. Hands up! And you can stick this with all the other stupid baby jokes. I don't want to hear it!
Welcome to my pissy party, Marlon. Did everybody get a little goodie bag on the way out?
I did damage limitation. Short story, you're neurotic. Look, if you don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk. Plastered this stupid smile on my face. Pretending everything's all right. And everything's wrong. Sarah's in the hospital. Aaron's not even going to make it tomorrow. My beautiful baby girl's going to die. It doesn't seem fair.
And then your onesie's gone up in smoke too. Oh, Paddy. Insert comforting words of profound wisdom here.
There are no words. And there are no answers.
Listen, I don't even know if this would be an option for you. But I couldn't accept that Tricia was going to die. And I know this is totally different because she'd lived a life, you know. But it might help to know that Margarita's death helped somebody else to... You know, I think about Sarah and Debbie waiting for a new heart. An organ donation, it's such a gift. Such a gift. Tricia's life meant something to everyone who loved her. But it meant something to people who never met her, to people who are alive today because of her.
I remember.
You know, I was mad with grief afterwards. But I never regretted going ahead with Tricia's wishes. And I still think about her all the time, Paddy. Wondering what she'd be up to now if she'd lived. And I know it's going to be like that for you, but a million times worse. And I can't stand the fact that my best mate's going to have to go through all that, and I can't do anything to stop it for you. I'm not trying to make this all about me, I swear. And don't hate me for suggesting it, you know, because if it's not something you and Chaz would want to do or even think about, I totally understand. I'm just saying that when things were at the darkest, at the bleakest, it was just like this just shining light in an otherwise jet black sky, knowing that her death had meant somebody else could live.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what Chaz would think of any of this, but I do think it really is something we should look into. Because the one thing I really can't get my head around in any of this, I'm just waiting around for... I'm waiting around for my little girl to die. And maybe this way, I would be waiting round for her to give someone else life.
Sounds like they're heading this way, don't worry. I'll make sure they don't come through. I love you.
How nice of Paddy to treat you to this pamper package. Now, when I gave birth to Dee Dee, well, I say gave birth, it's more like a hippo carving. I bit the doctor. 4 stitches and a tetanus.
Right. Victoria's covering the bar, babe. Because I could not let your hen do pass you by without raising a glass to you.
Chastity is here for some calm and relaxation. I was about to teach her the ancient Mayan art of birth chanting. All the celebrities swear by it.
Please stay. Have you got any non-pregnancy related celebrity gossip?
No. But babe, I could make some up.
I can't work out if this is a hijack or a hostage situation.
Bit of both. Please, can you just turn this Bjork music off and get me a glass? Because I tell you now, if those boys are having a blast, we shouldn't all.
Go back to work. Go, I don't need watching.
You do.
Look who's come to see you. Dan. You can talk to me about anything. How you feeling? What happened to you? But if you say you're going to run off again or that someone hurt you, I will have to tell someone that. The rest stays between us.
Beth's my friend. They got her wrong. She's grieving too, but she looked after me. If she did do it, it was only because of what Daz did to her dad. Kept that a secret away from all of us, didn't he?
Sometimes it's hard to tell the people you love about really difficult experiences like that. Well, that's why people talk to strangers on buses. Or come to church and talk to vicars instead.
And did he come speak to you? No, because he murdered Beth's dad, so stop protecting him.
Thanks for coming early. We wanted to talk to you without the twins being here.
It's just that they've noticed that you two are spending a little bit of time together.
Yeah, well, we're way ahead of you on that. I'm going to tell them. You know, set them straight.
And if the twins don't like it, then Brenda's going to put them first. And I'm prepared for that.
What, so you mean you'd stop seeing each other?
Well, we're not seeing each other. But yes, we'd sacrifice our friendship, if need be. Kathy! Come here. Now, it's just that, me and Doug have been hanging out.
Like girlfriend and boyfriend? Are you getting married?
No, we're just enjoying each other's company. If you two aren't happy with us hanging out, then we'll stop because you're more important.
It's cool. Yeah, whatever. I'm starving though.
Oh, wow, she's a classy bird. You couldn't nip next door, could you, Bernice? See if Megan's got any bottles of fizz stashed anywhere? I'll nip to the shop. Voicemail from Debs. It's about Sarah. Oh, no. What's happened now? I don't think I can take it. Sarah's just picked up her virus. But hey, she's been bumped up the transplant list, so it's all good. How does Debbie cope? She'll be all right. Listen, she don't want everyone going up there, so I'll go, seeing as though it's Paddy's stag do. Listen, don't you be worrying. Be all right. You just chill.
Hello, it's Chastity. Dingle here. I know how busy you consultants are, but I really need to talk. Because I'm struggling here.
You don't even know Beth.
No. But you know, sometimes when someone you love dies suddenly, you want answers, maybe someone to blame.
I can't believe I'm never going to see my mum again. But at least nobody killed her.
Perhaps you didn't cry or talk enough about all of that. But it's okay. You can now.
Beth listened. Now I know it's because she understands what it feels like, but I just don't know who to trust anymore.
I wouldn't lie to you. So believe me, you can trust Daz and Dan and Kerry 100%. They've only ever had your best interests at heart. I swear we'll never let you down again. Cross me heart and hope to wrinkle.
And you know how precious you are to us. So can we try and make things right now?
I'm sorry, I've been waiting on Sarah's bloods. Her condition has deteriorated significantly, I'm afraid. The priority now is getting her a new heart and moving her onto the urgent list.
Are you saying her heart's failing?
Yes. I'm so sorry. I know it's devastating news.
She'll be okay, though. Now that she's on the urgent list, the next matching heart that becomes available is hers. Yes?
I'm very sorry, but we can't proceed with the transplant until the virus is out of her system. So that means not moving her onto the urgent list just yet.
No way.
So you're saying we have to wait for her to get better and then wait for the match?
My hands are tied. It's standard policy.
So how long is this going to take for her to get better then?
It's impossible to say. We could try antivirals, but she's weak and her immune system has already been compromised with the amount of treatment she's had.
No, put her on the list. I mean, we'll take the risk. I mean, what's the alternative?
No, you won't, will you? So if her heart becomes available right now, then you're not going to give it to her?
She has to be strong enough to withstand the operation and the recovery.
So what are you going to do? I'm just going to let her die?
Coming up next, has Ryan really forgotten who attacked him? The first of our double visits to Coronation Street. Then we spend Friday night in La La Land with James Martin checking out the food hotspots at 8, and the final episode of The Adventures of Myrta and Riggs in Lethal Weapon at 9.